good to go?
He's good to go.
My internship took place here at Hermitage, and it's all been hands-on from the start. I already started on pulling up meds and labeling meds and getting medicating all the cats in the back. Those are oral medications, the topical medications, and then the ear and eye medications.
It has been really great to have him. He is one of the most mature students that we've ever had, to include college students. So it has been a joy to work with him.
When I first started here, I knew most of the stuff, how to do it. They just told me, like, can you draw up vaccines? Can you get medications out? Can you draw them up? Can you go grab them?
He knew a lot of terminology, which has been extremely helpful in having conversations and him listening to our doctors talk about what the plans are for these cats and him actually knowing what that means, knowing how to do surgical equipment and cutting nails, just the basic stuff that we do every day.
I usually am the one to get the TPRs and the weights on them and make sure that they're up to date on vaccines, make sure that they're not sick or anything. If they are sick, that we get them medicated on the right medications and get them checked up so they're good to go.
He already knew how to do vaccines, which was great. We do a lot of those around here. His cat handling skills just needed a little minor tweaking. Every place does it different. And they kind of teach you one way at the school to have a base to build on, and so we've built on that with him, but he already came in with some great knowledge for that.
At JTED, I was so much more hands-on with dogs than cats. There was maybe a cat or two that I worked with, and I didn't know I was going to internship at a cat shelter. I feel like I have more experience with cats now than dogs because it's almost been a whole month where I've just only worked with cats.
With a student like that who's so helpful, it's impacted us greatly and positively because we've been able to give him a lot of things that we would normally have to kind of handhold through, and we have not had to do that with Dominic.
I do drop the vaccines and stuff, but I'm not the one to give them. I have to help restrain, so then someone else could give them. It's more like teamwork, making sure that we're all communicating.
Ooh, touch his face, you tell him.
He is motivated, he is on top of everything, no matter what task I've given him. He has gone and done it with little direction, some questions every now and again, but he's been fantastic. He's great with the cats.
Oh, don't jump.
This is just the beginning of my vet experience. I'm starting out as a VA, but since I already have this general experience hands-on, I feel like I already have a head start.
I'm hoping that it impacts him in his future as having that stepping stone with having a great education with JTED, coming to us, building on that education, seeing it put into practice every single day that he's been here, for him going forward to become a veterinarian like he's hoping.
Since I do want to be a small animal ECC vet, I already knew dogs, but now I know cats more, and I feel like now I have almost an equal amount of knowledge for both.
All right, 101.7. It's been a lot of fun to get to see him grow and kind of help him towards achieving his future goals.
You might have hands-on experience and stuff depending on which program you're in. You'll have that hands-on experience. Like for me in vet med and vet sci, for our program we had a clinic. In that clinic we did have hands-on, but your internship will be way more hands-on. You'll have a more realistic approach to how many people actually come in, how the day flows, how long the days actually are, and how much work actually needs to be done.
I think everybody should do it. I think it's a fantastic program, and every time we have an opportunity to host a JTED student, we want to do it because it's fantastic and it just allows them to come out of high school ready to go.